Aquarius, thanks for coming through. I appreciate you and welcome back. It's been 3 months. I am Star. This is AscendStar Tarot. COVID-19, civil arrest, so much going on in the world right now. I hope that you all have been able to take care of yourself mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally. I hope we're all tapping into and continuing to become the best versions of ourselves. I know so many people had so many goals for 2020, and just like that, it changed, right? But with no further ado, this is going to be you guys' selfie for the month of July. Change of pace here for AscendStar Tarot. We want to focus on self at this point. Self is good because without self, what are we? What can we do for anyone else, right? I just feel like if we focus on ourselves mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, of course, everything else falls into place. So if this resonates with you, Aquarius, and I hope it does, keeping in mind that this is a general reading, let me know. If you need a personal reading, you know where you can find me listed below. So with no further ado, Aquarius, this is what we have for you for the month of July. Now, every now and then when I'm doing a reading, I'll get a song. And Aquarius, the song that came to mind as I was shuffling your cards was I think Bobby Womack sings this song, like if you don't know me by now. Okay, I hope that makes sense. But that's the song that I got while I was shuffling the cards. So I hope it resonates with somebody out there and it makes sense to you. I apologize, I'm not a singer. Okay. All right. So here we go. We actually start off here. You guys are coming in as the Four Swords. Can you see her? Can you see her? What? Oh, Aquarius, y'all in love? Feel like it may be a little bit of love out there. Okay, so you guys are actually coming in as the Four Swords here, and with this Four Swords, um, it tells me you may have recently been through a battle of some sort. Um, and the battle, it could have been emotional. um it could have been a very mentally emotional battle. It's Yeah, I feel like you guys are like all in your head, but you were definitely coming out of an emotional battle, and it's like now you're trying to recharge, like whew, like I don't got time for this no more. I'm sorry that went out of focus, you guys. I went out of focus. I stopped looking. But so yeah, so it's like you're coming out of this, like just being like the heartbreak of it all, the mentally emotional stress of it all, like you're just retreating. um some of us are retreating because we've built up a wall and we're just tired of it. And that is actually your best trait. It's almost like your best trait at this point is actually walking away from the situation, um, and just like being behind that wall. Um, like just being able to take a step back and like reassess the situation. Um, I feel like that's where you guys will definitely be for the month of July. And like I said, that is your best trait, right? So Aquarius, this is Cancer season, right? So I don't want you to feel bad because some people are having good months as far as Cancer season goes. But then like it's Cancer season. The sun is the moon, so like everything that's like been hidden or um there's like transformation, like the unseen is like being revealed. Like it's kind of like freaks come out at night. Like when the full moon is out, like everybody sees everything. um and like all those usual dark spaces, like you're able to see into them now, and it's almost like so from what I okay so I'm gonna just be honest. The reason I say this is because with this five of swords showing up here, um somebody lying, um and I feel like it's you. I'm just being honest, Aquarius. I hate when I have to tell people dirty things about themselves, but hey, if it's in the cards for you, it's in the cards. But you've been lying. There is some deceit going on. There could have been an argument of some kind. Um, yeah, this is a pretty bad argument. Someone very, very controlling. Like, there was lies that were told, and it's finally coming out. Um, I feel like these, either the lies were told on you or you told the lies. But I know that the lies are definitely connected directly to you. Um, and the month of July, like, they're coming out. And it's gonna be revealed too. It's gonna be revealed. Um, so for your challenge here, we have the Nine of Cups, right? So I feel like so it's the nine here, but I'm getting seven vibes. I feel like Aquarius, like, you had a lot of options and a lot of choices. Um, Aquarius, you might be a cheater. Um, if you're not the cheater, Aquarius, you're the one that's been cheated on. Um, but I feel like this is you. Um, and maybe, like, you had choices, and maybe you even got the big head from all the choices that you had. And you became, like, very prideful and trying to balance out all of the choices because there was so many of these choices. um, because you did have so many choices, in trying to balance out these choices, I think you started to feel yourself a bit more than you should have. Um, but it's like, I feel like there's a hiccup. I feel like, okay, so I don't know if you guys can see the card or not. Okay, so I told you there was choices. You wasn't as popping as you thought you was. But I feel like amongst these choices, something or someone has stood out. And this something or someone that has stood out is what has caused you to go into, like, this retreat, to, like, go away. Because whatever situation that you were in before, there was a whole lot of lying and discourse and fighting and challenge and verbal conflict. There was a whole lot of that going on. And this different opportunity, maybe they don't know. Okay, so this one cup that stick out, like, maybe they don't know you as well as the others do, or the person from this card or that situation that you came out of, they don't know you as well as those other people do. um so you're able to put on a kind of a facade, like a falsehood of, like, who you really are. It's almost like you're presenting yourself as, I won't say something that you're not. um but you're making it to seem like it's more of a positive situation than it is, or you're more of a positive situation than you are. um and I feel like you don't know what to do. um I feel like for the month of July, you are going to be forced, because I feel like your heart and your mind, they're two different places. I feel like this individual that's in these cups, like, they offer you something different. So I feel like you want to be there, but I feel like mentally, like, your mind is somewhere else. Relationship ain't what like, what I'm trying to be. It's almost like you want to sow your oats, but at the same time you don't want to. And I feel like at this point you're being forced to acknowledge your own thoughts. You're being forced to acknowledge those lies that you've told. You're being forced to acknowledge like your own behaviors. You're being forced to acknowledge your own reality. Of course, this is what you're forced to do. Um, if this cup is what you want, that like that cup that's like sitting right there, like, you know, they got all the other cups around, but you want the one that's directly in front of you. And it's the one that's directly in front of you that has basically put you in this retreat mode. So which way do you go? Are you going to go with your heart? Are you going to go with your mind? You have to be honest. And whatever lies have been told, you have to clear that up. All right? So, Aquarius, I hope that makes sense to you and it resonates. Keep in mind, this is a general reading. For personal readings, you can catch me below, like, subscribe, leave a comment, and don't forget to hit that bell. Have a great July, Aquarius.